Good day and welcome to the program. Spending a few days out in the Mackenzie Delta during the fall season is an enjoyable time. The many migratory birds that spend their summers here in the Delta are fattening up for the long journey south. That's when harvesting the bounty of this land begins. That's what this show is all about. Thanks for joining us. For TAMAPTA, I'm Lawrence Rogers. Gimnip Channel is approximately 60 miles from the community of Inuvialuit in Canada's Beaufort Delta region. From here, Freddy Rogers shows his niece and nephew some of the harvesting skills that have been passed down to him by his father and older brothers. These skills that have been passed on for many years are what our people used for our lifeline for many generations.
Get them on it like this, hold it in place. Give it a few twists.
First of all, the making of the rabbit snares. According to Freddy, it is an art all on its own.
The best you could, just twist it like this. No, grab the ends like this. Okay. No, you're doing okay there. It's the way I was taught from my dad how to make the length of the snares. Is just put it on your head, and after that, get a nail. And then after you're finished putting it on a nail, cut it. Now what I need is scissors. Get to one end and then you slice it. And that should be about 6 or 7 snares anyway. And then after that, just grab the end right here on the loop side, grab it over. And usually people just start from this side, but best thing to do, I think, just to wrap the end like this. That'd be easier to handle. And you put your finger in between like this. Then you twist it. You don't have to twist it very much. Otherwise it's going to be... Because once the rabbit gets caught, it's going to twist it a little more. Then you grab the end like this. Your finger goes, twist it a little more. And go right to the end right here and make a good little loop. That's it. There's a snare. Ready to set up. Straighten it out. There you go. And then whatever part of the snare you got left over after you do your thing there, you get your scissors, cut it in half. That way you use it for wrapping your snares together. That way they don't go all over the place. Okay? There you go. Snare made by Thea. And one by Ryan. Okay. Here. That way your snare won't get lost when you're walking through the bush or something. There you go. Set of snares. Ready for use.
That's a green thing. Look, Ryan. Are they good? Ryan, for my mark.
Another one of these skills is rabbit snaring in the fall.
Sure, nice.
Snowshoe rabbits always follow old trails from the previous years, so the trio go into the bush to find these trails and begin to set snares. Not just any ordinary set, but one that his older brother had taught him.
It does hanging and stuff.
Okay, now that's good. Get a Y. Don't have to be a Y. Watch yourself, you get. Now this is the way that I was taught by somebody, one of my older brothers. The way he said his. But the way the old timers used to do it is they used to get a nice big fat willow, and it used to be kind of long. Big fat willow like one of these ones. And then they'd instead of making a spring, they set a Y on the ground, like where the rabbit, on the side of the rabbit trail. They set a Y on the ground. They put the heavy end on a clear spot. They get something like this, and they stick it in the ground. And then where the Y is on the other side of this, sort of like the latch or the trigger, it'll go down. It won't spring. What they do is they use string, long time ago, string. Instead of snare wire, they'd have it just put down like this onto the trigger. Same idea as this, but without a spring. Once the rabbit gets caught, it unhooks from the trigger, hangs up the rabbit. That way, they wouldn't have to use so many snares. Because a long time ago, things didn't come so easy as today. Okay, now once this is down like this, I should stick it more. Trigger down. Okay, there you go. Now this is a pretty good one here. Okay, let me see that knife. Okay, watch what I'm doing here. Grab your snare. Again, put it through the loop. Put it close to the rabbit trail. Unhook it. Do the same thing as before. Do this. Make sure it's tight against the willow. Like so. And then wrap your wrist thing here. Okay, now put it back on the trigger. Set your snare again.
Could they see it?
Nighttime, like dark, if it's dark tonight, then you won't be able to see it. Okay, now use dry willows again. Don't use green willows, always use dry willows. There. Now do the same thing as before. Make sure it's gonna follow that path there. Put it down. Like so. Do the same thing as before. Use some dry willows again. Nice dry willows. Close all of the paths where you might go by. Yeah, like so. Put one over here just in case.
These snares will be left for a night or two, and then they will be checked to see if the rabbits were running around the previous night.
Oh, looks like we caught one. Yeah, hang on.
Back at the house, there are other things to do, like getting the fishnet ready for setting. The two youngsters watch intently as their uncle describes to them what he is doing and why he has to do it this certain way.
Hey, we got lost of string, all right. I had lost, yeah, not enough of it. Just hang on to it there, right? And take all the sticks out first. Now this is the other end, I guess. Yeah, okay. You want to grab this? Yeah. You walk over that way with it. Yeah. Now we could stretch a net. We could stretch a net and we could take all these things off. I think this should be good enough. Okay, Ryan, let go. Okay, now try and twist it. Pull it. Go on that end there, Ryan.
Right here?
Yeah, grab the black one.
Black.
Grab the black string.
This
Yeah.
one?
Okay. Yeah, and then just hold it. Then just lay it out like this. Okay, pull it that way. Pull it that way. Yeah. Keep on going. Gotta get out. Go more. Yeah, keep going. Okay, right. About this. Good. Okay, now we've got to lay it out. Since we don't have any long string, we're going to set this one across a little narrow creek. That long string we were supposed to have was for anchor line. But since we don't have any long rope, what we have to do is just set it across a little narrow place. There we go. Now, that is loosened. A couple of willows. Keep following me. Okay. 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 Grab that right corner there. Yeah. And try untangle it. Yeah. Try untangle it. It's caught one more place, I think. Must be caught around here someplace. Right on this piece of string here. Okay, there. Good. And after all that is done, what we have to do now is get a couple of pieces. A couple of pieces of willows. Okay, slide down. Get it down, just let go. You can let go here. Hey, watch out, you get.
What is the ice house? Come on.
Good about this long, I guess. Now you know what these are for? That's for end of the net. You tie your net at the end of your net there, and to this one here. Don't matter if it's loose. We just use this for stabilizer, just so that the fishnet won't get really tangled up. I got one here. Now I've got a good another. 2 stabilizers for the fishnet. Now we'll use one for here. Is that kind of straight or? Beside the, it's right on that log. Watch. Oh. Don't be all busy, just slide off. She's ready. Here you go. One there. Oh. Making coffee? Heating it up? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna fix it right here. Here. Slip knot over everything. Okay, right there, after you're done there.
No, it's in cool. Feel it?
Freddy decides that the best place to set this net would be across a narrow channel that flows into the Kipnik River.
Turn and kick other way now. And then go forward. Other way, other way, other way. Turn the other way. This way. Just keep going, just keep going. Just let it drip so you won't get caught on. Go straight. Straight out your boat. Okay, now turn your kick the other way. Yeah, that way. Hold it right there. Just so you can go upstream. We're going to tighten this one here. Steam a little way. Put it on that side, huh? Now this kind of setting of fish net is for dog feed only. It's going to be mostly jackfish, but that's how you set net in a creek. The only reason we did that right now is because we had no long rope for a good anchor. Otherwise we went to a shallow river.
With that job completed, all they can do is wait for the outcome, which will be tomorrow morning. Many people of the Mackenzie Delta region would set quite a number of fish nets about this time of the year to get their supply of fish to tide them over for the time being until the ice in the rivers is thick enough for them to set those same nets under the ice.
My knife. My knife.
Oh. Careful.
Okay, hang on to a wool or something. Okay, let go. Here, do me a favor, Lauren. Sit tight.
Different migratory birds are starting to gather in bigger bunches around the Shallow Bay area. This means that the long trip back is going to happen within the next few weeks for the many waterfowl that come up to nest and rear their young. On the way to the spot, Freddy had killed some small ducks. After plucking them of their feathers, the task of cutting them up into bite-sized pieces for the cooking pot has to be done.
How did you cook? Keep going, keep going. Okay, it's good enough. Now do that to the other side again. You see, they're not even suffering.
After describing to the children how he learned to butcher the ducks, he gives Ryan a chance to cut the feet and wings from one of the ducks.
No problem. Okay, got it? Here, let's see, I'll do it for you. And then you just could cut the joint, okay? Just pull the wing off like this. It's too hard for you, my friend. Okay, now grab this one right here. Grab it opposite this way, go this way, okay? Now grab it right here, close. Okay? I don't think you could cut that way, Ryan. You got it. Yeah, okay. Now look, okay? Just like you're breaking his arm. Go upward, up, 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 up. This way. This way. Okay? Now cut. Just cut. Just keep cutting and then keep bending. You're gonna find the joint. Yeah, you see the joint? Keep bending upwards. Yeah. Okay, now look. After you do that, go downwards like this.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Down.
Now, just do the other way then.
Hard.
So watch yourself now, watch. Okay, now try cutting. There you go. See? Easy, yeah? Okay, now look. Same with the feet. Same with the feet. Okay, here, just take all these feathers off right here. The ones that are not even on there. Fat little ducks there. Ooh, you feel, huh? I'm just gonna clean them. We don't have to. We're not gonna cook them here. Feathers. Right? You gotta make sure that you're at the end of the... Well, I didn't really start learning how to do this till I was about what? 16 maybe? Yeah,
Rubber.
all short in the guts.
Check in the water, right? Put something in the water.
Just take the main guts out, I guess, eh? Wash them after that. Hey,
Soft drink.
Ellie. And when they're gonna cook them, we can wash them. I mean, clean them right out. Ooh, got some plop on my arm. How much you got? 4?
Freddy, Lorraine, and the 2 children find a good location where the geese and ducks are flying by and sit patiently for them to fly by so that he can harvest some of them for eating later on. This time of the year is very good to harvest them because they are in excellent condition for the long migration that they have to go through to make it to their wintering grounds further south. A few hours have passed since they began sitting around and waiting for any kind of ducks to fly by, so they decided to build a fire and make a pot of tea and have some lunch.
Want it? Flavor.
Somewhere in there.
Oh. Inuvialuit.
Thank you for joining us today. We here at the Inuvialuit Communications Society hope you have enjoyed the program. TAMAPTA can be seen each Thursday here on the Aboriginal People's Television Network.